Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your season. You are going to be my first tarot scope for the month of July. So, welcome to your reading. I'm going to be using, as always, two different decks. I like to clarify my stuff when you see this video. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Patricia Cristina, and this is my channel, Fearless Light Guidance. So, welcome. Now, if you have seen me before, please keep liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Clicking the bell for notifications for whenever new content comes up. Okay, so let's go. Now, in the meditation that I was having on the sign of Cancer for July, before I started shuffling the cards, you had the card of the star. Okay, a card of a guiding light, things that you have been wishing for a long time, Cancer. Now there is so much going on in your sign, astrologically speaking, that is going to bring up some major changes for you. Okay, so let's see. Cancer, this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2019. Okay, so the first card is the Death card, and I'm using the Fountain Tarot for the first card. So first week of July, we have this huge sense of change, and it's like the death of the ego for the rebirth. It's like welcoming the new you, Cancer. We have the solar eclipse happening in the sign of Cancer with this new moon. It's very strong energy that can create incredible changes in anybody's life, but especially you, Cancer, because you're being highlighted in so many ways, with the North Node being in your sign as well. So let's see what else the first week has for you. So big transformations, big transitions, things ending. The Death card is the number 13 for anybody that likes to look up, numerology, or feeling that you're getting signs through numbers. You have this Death card here. Something has to end. This is shedding of the skin, shedding of the things that no longer serve us for our highest good. Now, the first week of July, you get this Death card. What else for Cancer for the first week? Oh, wow. Okay. Amazing. Look at these two cards. So you get the Ace of Wands and the Fountain, which is a card that is special. It's an extra card that the Fountain Tarot has, and it's reminding us to just be in this moment. Okay, you are an infinite source of potential, and with the Ace of Wands, after this Death card, you can see the transition from the dark to the light. There is something that is going to be inspiring, creative. It's going to be like an aha moment. It's going to be that energy to spark something within you. And with this card of the Fountain coming up, it's just saying to, well, actually, I just looked at it and the Fountain card is in reverse. So the reversal to this card has me very curious, because if in the upright is saying to just be, that you are the source. So now it's really telling you to take action through these changes and through this transition that you're going through, to really draw some sort of inspiration and motivation from this, and not let yourself stand still. Okay, so let's clarify these three cards. The Death card, the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Death card is the Knight of Swords. So this is communication, events happening quickly, having to leave the drama behind. The Knight of Swords could be drama, confrontation. You could be dealing with a Scorpio here with the Death card, or with an Aries, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? But this is some sort of transition that is happening fairly quickly. It's almost like it's out of your hands and you've been trying to rush through it. And the Death card is not a transition that is something that happens just lightly. Okay, this is something that happens within time, and we have to go through the motions because it's a deep level of transformation. It's at the soul level. Okay. Now the Ace of Wands, let's see this Ace of Wands for my Cancerians. I'm so happy for you guys, wishing you a happy birthday to all of you Cancerians that have had recent birthdays and that are celebrating now. And in America, you'll be celebrating the 4th of July, not to mention the big eclipse happening on the 2nd of July. So with the Ace of Wands, there is a Queen of Pentacles and an Eight of Wands. Also, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so there's a need here to really focus on our value, okay, on nurturing ourselves, on really readdressing what is important. You know, this is a card of self-worth and value for oneself. Also a card of nurturing sensuality. It could be a mother, a wife, or an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, that is very important to you. You're going to be getting news from this person. You're going to be traveling to see this person with the Eight of Wands. There's some sort of communication here, ideas just coming in for you like hotcakes, because you have this Ace of Wands and this Eight of Wands. There's a lot of action now that needs to be taken, and practical steps too when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a lot of things that we need to evaluate, from the home, from our children, from our significant others. Okay, this is an energy of nurturing and loving the people around you, okay, which you're so good at, Cancer. Now, with the Five of Cups coming up as well, this is something that is coming to light a fire back on you. You could have been in a period where you're going through this transition that is so deep. You certainly don't understand why everything is changing, and you're trying to either fight against it or rush through it, and it's just not going in that way. So with the Five of Cups, we get a sense of loss, a sense of loneliness, longing. This is longing for the past. This is crying over things that have already happened. And with this Ace of Wands, it's really wanting you to take action and change your focus, because there's something here that you're missing, okay? This person is missing a potentially really good thing in their life. Now, with this Fountain in reverse, which is also saying you are source, you are creator, get to creating, there's a sense of not being able to go on your own. You see how both cards came out in the reverse. So you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is a card of independence, beauty, financial wealth, being able to have comforts in your life. And it could be, you know, somebody that wants to be alone. And in this case, it's just letting me know that you might have to look for the support in others, Cancer, because Nine of Pentacles, when it's in the reverse, it's feeling debilitated, feeling like you're displaced, like maybe you're feeling lost, and now it's time to take action and get a hold of that which has had so much control over you. Maybe you're not where you want to be just at this moment financially, but that doesn't mean that you won't be. There's really a sense here of loss and longing for the past love, something that was lost. So really, not feeling like you can go on your own without this person. Like you don't want to be alone without this person, and you could think about them a lot. There's certainly a lot of passion here that you could feel towards someone, but it's definitely causing you a big amount of stress. Okay, so you have the Nine of Pentacles, and now for the second week of July, it's looking like you're getting anxious because you're seeing that there is just like a pressure cooker put on you. But listen, Cancer, I know that this is difficult because your thoughts are taking over, but you know what, you could be going through a dark night of the soul, okay, with this Death card and the Nine of Swords, and it's very difficult. It's almost feeling like you're lost without a way, and this is not something that you can rush through. Okay, this you can't cover the sun with one hand. Okay, so let's see why you're feeling this stress, Cancer. Why are you feeling this pressure cooker here? Oh, okay. You have the Sun. So look at the differences in energy. You go from dark to light, from dark to light. You could be going through a lot of mood swings right now, but this anxiety that you have, you're going to be free from it. Okay, there's something that is going to become so abundantly clear to you. And the Sun is just a beautiful card of the things that are truly important, what truly matters. Okay, and it could be that there's a new child being born into a family here. Okay, because we have this card of the Sun after having this moment of stress and pressure. Let's see what it is. Okay. Oh, all right. So with the Nine of Swords, you're getting the Nine of Wands. So you're feeling this anxiety and you're feeling this stress because you have this tendency to be looking back. Okay, Cancer, and I know how this feels. Okay, with all these influences, you're going to be in like this roller coaster of emotions. There's a lot of energy and a lot of light being shed onto us that we haven't felt before. So you could be feeling this the stress of thinking that things are going to be repeating from the past and like bad luck is just following you. Okay, but it's not the case. Look, we have the Sun card. It's the Sun card is a major arcana and is telling me that you are going to be free from this energy. It's freedom, it's expansion, but it's expansion through experience. Okay, you are growing through the experience and you're learning how to live again. Okay, now with the Sun card, how do we clarify the Sun card for Cancer? Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes. Okay, karma, being released, releasing yourself from an energy that was keeping you at an imbalance. Okay, there is something here that you felt that it was unfair. You felt that you gave so much to a situation and you weren't getting anything back. Or there could be a Leo around you that was feeling in this way, like things weren't even keel. Okay, so to me, with the sun is about bringing that sort of opening up of really needing to look. I mean, with the sun, it's going to be highlighting something. It's going to be making something really clear that maybe you couldn't understand before. You had to go through these experiences to be able to choose how to look at things more positively and with more enthusiasm, and able to let go of whatever was keeping you hostage. Okay, there's some kind of karmic situation with the Six of Pentacles. There was a lot of money coming in, and at the same time it was going out, but you are, like I said, growing through this and freeing yourself from this as well. Okay, now let's see, third week of July. Third week of July, we have the Judgment card. So things that are coming from the past, they're coming up so that you can observe them and that you could rise above them. Okay, there's this big torch here that is just like burning everything that was just remaining, and really making you aware that there could be either somebody coming from the past, some sort of issue that has been sort of following you around, and you've been keeping your guard up about it, maybe even blocking communication with someone, and now it needs to be addressed by the third week of July. It needs to be, you need to cast a judgment upon it. You need to make some sort of decision here with the Judgment card. You have the Four of Cups in the reverse. Wonderful. Okay, this is, the Four of Cups is like when you miss the big opportunity. So you could be feeling like you missed a big chance, maybe at love in the past, but there could be another go at it. It's going to be something surprising with the Tower. There's going to be some sort of shake up here. It could be big arguments. It could be a surprising situation, something that comes in unexpectedly, and it makes you really think, I don't want to miss my opportunity to really be happy this time around. Okay, so let's see if we can clarify this. The Judgment card. So situations from the past arising, people coming back, needing to rise above. Okay, so healing some sort of issues with a feminine energy in your life, okay, and leaving some sort of conflict behind. Okay, this could have been somebody that left, that relocated, that moved away. And you could see this person as, just this beautiful presence in your life. Now, also the Empress is highlighting that nurturing quality, which you had this Queen of Pentacles here telling you that you need to look at your own sense of self-worth, because right now you're feeling very low on that feeling of security in who you are. So this is getting back on track. Okay, this is getting back on track with that creativity, new opportunities. There could be a new opportunity for you abroad here, or an opportunity to travel with this Six of Swords. But really, I see like you're putting some sort of conflict to rest. And with the Four of Cups in reverse and the Four of Cups in the upright. So there's something that we're still missing. We're still focusing on the past disappointments. Okay, so that's why the tower needs to come in. You're not creating the change for yourself, and the tower says, you know what, I'm coming to help. I'm coming to help. I'm creating the changes for you that you can't make for yourself. Because with the Hermit card, the answers are going to be within you. The answer is not in another person or in the next job, or when I have this, I'm going to be able to do that. No, it's the wisdom that you've gained through the experiences that is really going to give you the answers on how to continue the path ahead. The Hermit is a card of wisdom, of learning just something almost like by surprise to you, because the tower is just like an unexpected, surprising situation that just cracks open. And with the Hermit card, it's just like you could have known this all along, but really by this Tower card coming in, which is this changes to maybe even the way that you see things, is going to bring about some sort of information, wisdom, and answers that you've been seeking. And you see, it's all highlighting the home, and it's all highlighting union, and it's all highlighting a certain foundation that you have built. And let's see how we wrap up this month, because this is just like, wow, this is a lot of information for Cancer here. Last week of July 2019, we go into the sign of Leo. It's going to be Leo's turn. And we have the Lovers card, decisions that need to be made in love. Maybe somebody new coming in, or maybe you realizing very deep within yourself that you still hold feelings for somebody. It's like somebody, the one that got away, kind of feeling here, Cancer. With the Lovers card, this is Gemini influence. This is a very strong bond, a very strong connection that you hold with someone, maybe a decision that needs to be made in love, a choice between two people. Let's see, last week of July for Cancer. Wow, a lot of cards. The Justice card, karma again, harmony, balance. So Gemini and Libra right here. You want to restore a situation. You want to make things right where something could have been unfair. But it might take a choice between two people. It might take a communication from the heart. You have the Knight of Cups here that is coming forth with an offer of love, really expressing your emotions, an invitation to let's talk. Let's open up our hearts here, right? But with the Five of Swords, it could end up in a power struggle. Okay? It could end up, with two people trying to prove their point and not focusing on love, but still rehashing something that was a challenge. And your last card is the Page of Wands. So there's a new opportunity, a new path that needs to be taken, a new inspiration, a new motivation, a new way of doing things. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's see this Lovers card. What is this for Cancer? Lovers card comes up with the King of Swords. So Gemini influence right here, Cancer, but just being very cold here and trying to make a choice from your head. Really looking at something from an intellectual standpoint. Now, there is the Justice card here and the King of Swords, which it's two cards that justice needs to be done when it comes to love with this Lovers. Let me see this Justice card. What is this Justice card for Cancer? Justice after mind games, manipulation, challenges, pettiness, conflict. Justice after conflict. Look, this Five of Swords. It's like this need to be right, or this need to rehash and sort of like win the fight. Okay. But with the Knight of Cups, it's really advising you and encouraging you to talk things from the heart, not be so cold, and really being careful with your tongue. It's like sharp, Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups with the Emperor in the reverse. So there is just somebody that is just feeling the feels because they can't, this situation is just out of their control. It's just out of their hands. The Emperor is somebody that needs to have some sort of control because they have a vision of how things are supposed to be. And this is just, this is rough. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see this Five of Swords. What is this Five of Swords for Cancer? That came up twice. What is this Five of Swords? The Magician. Yeah, I mean, with the Magician, you have the power to convince anyone. You can sell ice to an Eskimo, okay? But let me tell you this. I don't like the way that this is looking because with the Five of Swords and the Magician, there could be somebody trying to manipulate your emotions, or you are trying to manipulate somebody's thoughts and the way that they feel and the decisions that they make and the choices that they make in life. Because the Magician is a very powerful person. It's somebody that has the vision and can make it happen, but how are you making that happen is the point here. And the Page of Wands is your last card for the month, and it's like going a different route. It's like starting over. It's like following some sort of new motivation, new path, starting a new chapter. Let's see what this Page of Wands is. The Queen of Swords. So it's like you're in it with someone that has turned their back on you, is what I feel, and has gone off on their own. It's somebody that has, a different perspective on things. It's somebody that is very much following their passions or creativity and seeing the world, and choosing to live guarded but with open arms as well, receiving some sort of and welcoming this new path. Now this could be, we have counterparts right here. Two people that are acting in an icy way with each other here. They're behaving in a way which is it's a power struggle. Okay, it's real. Okay, so let's see what is up with the bottom of the deck. We have the Hermit card coming up at the bottom of the deck. The answers are within you. You need to see what your role is in all of this. Okay, there's some sort of knowledge that you're gaining with all of these experiences that you're going through. Okay, the answers are within you. Yeah, there could be third party situations here, but really, this is going through very difficult emotions. When it has to do with your happiness, with your family, it's like some very difficult truths are being learned here, and it's hard. It's hard to accept. But with the Three of Swords being at the bottom of the deck, I feel like this is something that is happening, but you need to come to terms with it so that there can be a period of healing, because you're going through major transition with the Death card. There's some sort of ending that happens here and breaks away something that you thought was going to be. But I think you're being encouraged to go a different way. Now, for July readings, I am doing the Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle. And you have a soulmate relationship here. You really do. Look at how beautiful this card is. And I love it that it comes up with this element of water. There is new romance with a spiritual basis for you now. So I think that with this whole tower thing that is happening, and with this action that needs to be taken, and this acceleration that needs to take place with shedding the past, there's going to be an opportunity here for a new romance that is very connected to who you are at the core, who you are very deep within you. Okay, let's get one more for you, Cancer, since you are, two more, three more. Yes. Okay, so you get the card of protection, which is saying you, your loved ones, your possessions, you guys are protected by heaven. So just a beautiful card here. There is a baby here in this card as well. I think I mentioned maybe new members in the family here, but this is saying that you and your loved ones are safe and protected. So very beautiful card here. Now you're being guided to do morning affirmations. Why? Because we open our eyes and it's a new day and it's a new opportunity, Cancer, to change our mindset, start something new. And it says to say positive affirmations every morning to open the gates of manifestation. You are so powerful, Cancer, because you feel things so deeply. So know that there's going to be blessed change. And with this, I'm going to wrap it up. There's some major life change, like I said, but it might not seem like it at the moment, but it's something that is going to bring so many blessings into your life. A great, great blessing is coming for you here. And I believe that it all starts with you, okay? This shedding of the past, this purge of emotions, knowing that you and your family and loved ones are protected, putting yourself in a positive mindset, really affirming yourself each morning. I am love, love I am the light, light I am. Just whatever makes you feel like you're generating, and expanding your heart chakra. You're opening it up, and that is going to allow for a major life change to come in, which could seem daunting, could seem very deep and very strong, but it will bring you a great amount of blessings. So I love you, Cancerians. Keep liking, sharing, and subscribing. And as always, all the information will be in the box below this video for readings, for merchandise, for donating to the channel, for all the free content. And again, bless you guys. This is your season. Enjoy. Go through the motions. Go through that purging. And know that you are loved, supported, and protected. Okay? So love you, Cancer. I'll see you for my next videos. Take care, you guys.